Welcome back to the Thrive Transformation Podcast, where we help high-performing individuals build stronger bodies, sharper minds, deeper faith, and a life they're proud of. Today's episode is a masterclass in what it looks like to thrive as a high performer, not just in business, but in health, faith, family, and purpose. My guest today is someone I deeply respect. She's a top producing real estate leader, a broker in charge, a mother, a daughter, a community servant, and someone who embodies discipline, humility, and impact. Over the last 5 months, I've had the honor of coaching her, physically, mentally, nutritionally, and spiritually. And what you'll hear today is what happens when a high achiever stops pouring from an empty cup and starts leading from a place of strength. This conversation is for leaders, entrepreneurs, parents, and anyone who feels called to more, but knows something has to change to sustain it. So let's get into it. Welcome, Emily Overman.
Thank you, Jay.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for
That
coming.
may be the sweetest thing anybody's ever said about me
Hey.
all at one time.
Hey, I feel good about that. So how everything going?
Good.
Good.
Really good.
Right on. Well, we're just gonna jump right into it.
Okay.
So thanks for coming. Loving the boots.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wore them
So,
just for you.
I appreciate it. How do you describe who you are beyond your job title?
That's a loaded question. Who I am behind or beyond my job title: mom, number one. Newly a girlfriend, so settling into that role. A mentor, and I try to be inspirational to other newer agents and really just people in the community, especially like the Gibsonville area. And a pet lover, animal lover.
I don't. You do love some horses, don't
I
you?
do.
Yeah.
Horses, dogs. Might get some goats soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
I
How
love it.
many goats you want?
Just two, I think, to start.
Are you gonna drink the goat
No.
milk and all?
No.
Oh,
We ain't
come
doing.
on
I'm
now.
not doing all that.
Come on now. I need some milk myself, some raw milk.
Okay. Well, you find the billy goat and breed them,
Okay.
and you come milk them, and you
Okay.
can have it.
Yeah.
I just
See,
want
I
some
ain't have to do
pets.
all that.
Me neither.
And if you get hot, let me know. I'll tell
Okay.
you. Are you hot?
A little bit.
All right, hold on. Let me turn
You
it
know.
Let me just go and turn it off.
Oh dang, you fancy.
Yeah.
It's on your phone.
Yep.
I know I wore a hoodie. I should probably wore a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, but that's okay. I tried to come represent with my new hoodie.
Oh, yeah. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Represent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today is your day.
Thanks.
Today is your day. All right, so I want to get personal.
Okay.
How do you balance being such a great and present mom and such a high performer?
That's tough. So this year my word is prioritize, because the work-life balance really doesn't exist. And I feel like when you first start in real estate and you start training and following these mentors, they tell you got to work-life balance and you got to cut off and go be with your family. But in reality, that's not every day. Yeah. So for me, it's prioritizing, and that's my word this year. I have a very full plate and have a lot of people to make happy, including myself. And so it comes down to, so some days, like today, I prioritize myself today. Today out of this week is my day. But yesterday was my client's day. From 8 o'clock in the morning, I didn't get home till 8 o'clock at night, writing offers till 10 o'clock last night. Right? The night before that was Sophia's night. We hung out. It was mommy and me. Mm-hmm. So teaching my 8-year-old that you can't have me all to yourself has been our biggest challenge in 2025. Yeah. Because now she too has to share me with another human. Mm-hmm. But also rolling that into business, that we have our bedtime routine and we do that every night. But not every night is an hour of snuggles. Yeah. Sometimes it's your 5 kisses and a hug and watch TV for a little bit, and then mommy's got to go finish working or do laundry or this and that. So really there is no balance, and I want to be great in everything that I do, but it really just comes to prioritizing and what's my main focus today to get done, and then what does tomorrow look like. Okay. And making sure that everybody gets a little bit of me through the week.
Yeah. So I want you to know that we look up to you, me and Kenzie. We look up to you. So, and that was a question that honestly both of us wanted to know, because we both struggle with trying to find that balance, and what we came to realize recently, there is no balance.
It does not exist.
It's however you show up each and every day, prioritize what's important, but it's...
Well, and Luca and baby girl are going to be your main focus. They're going to be your why. They're going to be the reason you go work hard and that you are great in life and you achieve big things. But the focus won't always be on them. Mm-hmm. And as they grow, they realize it's not all about them, and that's hard.
Yeah.
And so, but being able to have like conversation around it has helped. It's made things easier. It's not easy. Yeah. There's days she said, put down the phone. Why are you still working? Why are you with Jake? Why are you with your friends? I want me and you. But she doesn't see that yesterday she had me all to herself. Yeah. Or over the weekend she had me all to herself. So it's finding balance and being able to give to everybody, but then just being able to like communicate and verbalize that with your kids as they grow. Okay. Because it definitely gets harder. When they're little, they don't see them text messages you sliding in, you know?
Yeah.
And when they get older, they do.
Okay. But that makes me feel better. I'm pretty sure she'll appreciate this when she see it, because that's one thing we had struggled with, or been struggling with, but you just confirmed it now that you are our mentor. So
I love you guys.
Yeah.
And having a good support system, like Sophia goes to showings. She doesn't go to listing appointments, but I have a really good support system that helps me with Sophia.
Yeah.
So that I can still show up for my clients, and sometimes she goes to house showings with me, and it just, if I've always said, if my clients don't want to work with me because I have to bring my kid to a house showing, maybe that's not my client. That's not the client for me. Yeah. Because I am a single mom. Yeah. And even though you guys are married, y'all have kids, y'all also have two businesses that you own. You don't work a 9 to 5. Yeah. And so sometimes we have to sacrifice and bring our children with us.
Yeah. Which that's pretty much every showing. We're all together. Lucy's in the truck with us as well. So. And
you're still prioritizing your client. Yeah. Just because your kids are with you don't mean that you're not prioritizing them.
Yeah. So. Good. What does being a broker demand of you?
Honestly, right now, not a ton, because I don't have any agents under me. Okay. In the future, if I go out on my own, I think that'll be, I'm not ready to add anything to my plate, but that'll be something that would fill my cup to be able to pour into others and help train others. Mm-hmm. So right now, being a broker doesn't really demand a whole lot. Maybe like maintaining my reputation and community relationships, and my image in Gibsonville. Yeah. Being a broker, Emily's got her own firm and who that is. But as far as demanding from other people, I don't really feel like I have them.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you was the go-to in Gibsonville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
I'm trying.
You the bomb. Everybody knows.
Listen, I got a call from Sophia's daycare owner yesterday for her daughter. And I talked to the daughter today. And that's from... Sophia hasn't been there. She goes in the summer, but hasn't been there for, 4 years? Mm-hmm. But I've maintained that relationship because I'm in Gibsonville and I care about them. They're good people.
Yeah, that means a lot. Yeah. When you actually you lead with love, that right there is the whole, that's the game changer.
Yep. Yeah. And it all circles back around.
Yeah. What sacrifices do people not see behind your success?
Oh, Lord, you're going to make me cry today, Jay. Honestly, the long hours, I'm guilty. I post all my success all over my social media. I post all this is what me and Fee are doing, the new car, the vacations. But I work really hard to have these things. Yeah. And I've had a couple must be nices said to me, and it is nice. Mm-hmm. But what you didn't see was me living at home when my daughter was born, lived with my parents for 2.5 years, waiting tables for a year and a half, while I went to real estate school and got started. You didn't see a girl who made $17,000 on food stamps and WIC to be where I am 8 years later.
Yeah.
Right? I've had sacrifices. I've never missed the big things of Sophia's. I've never missed a horse show. I've never missed a school play. I have missed a few field trips that I decided not to chaperone, but most field trips I go on. But I missed a lot of little things. I missed things where my dad was babysitting because I needed to go show houses and hustle. Yeah. So I sacrificed a lot, I feel like, as a mom in the early years getting started. Mm-hmm. And now I feel like, and this is crazy but maybe relatable, is like mental health. Like sacrificed, seriously, having an empty cup to fill everybody else's and take care of everybody. Like that's been my struggle in 2025. Yeah. That's been my biggest sacrifice, is my health. Not even mental health, but physical health and spiritual health. I've been so dove into the deep end that it's about everybody else. And I'm over here, I need a life raft, right? Mm. And 2025, I said no more. Yeah. But those would be probably my biggest sacrifices that I've made.
Yeah. That's deep.
It is. Oh, look, I saw that question last night.
You talking about you getting ready to tear it. That makes me want to tear it because I feel that wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of us don't self-reflect either. Yeah. And so when you really take time to dive deep into those things, it's a little emotional. Yeah. We don't think about that on a day-to-day basis.
No, because life gets so busy and you get caught up, and it's when it hits, it builds up, builds, and then when that breaking point hits, it's like, yeah. Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Because you're doing good.
I'm proud of me. I stuck with you for 5 months.
And I'm gonna say, must be nice, but I mean that in the best way because.
Yeah. Right, that's what I say. It is nice.
Yeah.
Because I did it.
Yes.
Not because nobody handed it to me.
Yeah, and you showed up. You went through those hard days, hard nights, where you could have easily just said forget it and stayed on food stamps and stayed where
complacent.
Yes. And
I think too, it's been nice for the past couple years, but nobody saw the struggles really of 2025. And the market, the difference in the market and how much harder I had to work. So in the beginning of 25, I brought on a salaried employee, my executive assistant. So now I had her salary I was responsible for. The market was slower. Days on market was longer. I worked a lot more and made less money. And spent more in marketing and all of that. Had my first month, I didn't sell anything. In 5 or 6 years, my first dry month. Nobody saw that because I don't advertise that except for people that are close to me, right? We talked about it. I mean, they're crying in the gym, but people don't see that from the outside. They only see what we give them on social media.
Right on. How has discipline shaped your success?
Well, I'll start with the real estate side of things. I started out and was told, if you're going to be successful, you got to be here every day in the office working. I was like, y'all are crazy. But I went to the office every day, wrote note cards, talked to other agents that were experienced. And so the discipline of showing up every day in real estate led to success. And then as far as discipline, I feel like having you as an accountability partner on the fitness journey, I'm not coming to that gym by myself.
I didn't heard that. Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah.
Maybe if Elena comes, I'll come walk and do a little, some, But and if I do go, I'm not lifting heavy. Like I'm not doing what I need to do.
You're not pushing yourself to it.
And so you give me the accountability, and then that in turn I feel like allows me to be disciplined on. Okay, girl, you got 3 days this week. You got to be there and show up.
Yeah. Good. What has pressure taught you?
I work really good under it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
You give me a deadline a month away, I ain't doing it until like 3 days before. Yeah.
What's that saying? So pretty much procrastination. But
equals perfection. I'm kidding.
But what I've learned is, or what I heard is, procrastination isn't a real thing. It's you don't care about it as much.
Until I got to get it done.
Yes. So like we put it off and put it off, and I heard that in college because I have a 10, 15, 20 page paper. Didn't do it till 2-3 nights before.
Till midnight? Yeah.
So then I'm like, yeah, I really didn't care.
And I think sometimes, though, too, it's not even that I don't care. It's I get too busy or distracted. Maybe distracted's a better word.
Yeah.
With everything else.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, crap, I got to go do that and get it done.
Yeah.
But I definitely work better under pressure.
Yeah.
Maybe I need some more pressure.
Could you not put that pressure on yourself earlier when you found out about whatever it is that was due, that paper, that 20-page paper? Could you have not found a way to put that pressure on you?
I probably could have if I looked deep enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you stay grounded during overwhelming seasons?
I'm going to go with some Ann Wilson. She's a Christian country singer, and I swear for like 4 months straight, that's the only thing I listen to in my car. But honestly, like her and just like some more contemporary Christian country music and the Bible. And I don't know, this year was hard, and I was very humbled this year in many ways. Mostly in real estate. Maybe even my fitness journey a little bit. I got this 20 pounds down in 3 months, and then I'm like, oh, just kidding, right? And I was humbled. I was like, you don't know what you're doing. But
no, you do.
I do.
You do know
I've
what
learned.
you're doing. Yes.
No, I didn't know what I was doing. I learned that from you.
Yeah.
But I think honestly, just like music has grounded me, and like good Christian music has grounded me to be like that. I'm able to like worship and be in my faith better there, and I have time to do that in the car. So that's where I've
it's something about
found myself.
It's something about those car rides that allows you to think, and it's something about a song that could come on that could spark that fire back.
Or allow you to just be vulnerable because nobody else is around. And let it all out, and then boom, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm going to take over the world today.
Yeah. It was a song that one of our wedding songs, coming down. I think we was coming down the aisle. I don't know what it was, but I was in the truck. I ain't heard it really probably since our wedding. I was in the truck, just out of nowhere. Just got my hair cut, feeling good and everything. It popped on. I'm in there killing it. Well, at least I thought I was. And just tears. I was like that.
But you know what? Like, we need that.
Yeah.
You have to be strong for Kenzie. You got to be strong for Luca. You got to be strong for your family, for your clients, all the things, right? Same. But sometimes it's really nice to just cry and be vulnerable. Yeah. And give it to him, like lay it at his feet and just be done with it.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I've been there.
Is high performance built or inherited?
I'm going to go with both. I think it can be built through discipline, through, this might be contradictory to my next statement, but through watching somebody else. But also, like, I think I am who I am a lot in my work ethic, in my business, entrepreneur mind because of my dad.
Yeah.
So I say built and inherited because I feel I got mine from my dad.
Yeah.
Is it in my blood? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I grew up watching him run his own business and be successful at it. And then I never used it until he told me, go sell real estate. You talk too much. You're not going to wait tables the rest of your life. Go sell something. So here I am. But I don't know. Did I get that from him? Or was it a skill set that I watched and then in my early 20s, well, I guess late 20s, got into real estate learned it?
I think it would be both.
Yeah.
I think it would be both because, like, you got it from your dad. I got it from my mom, and I think it's in your blood because those shared values. that foundation. So I think that's where it's inherited. But then us finding out who we are through that and through that process as we're
Right.
chasing whatever endeavor that we're trying to get through. I think that's where the character starts to be built and we start to find other values. So I think
Both.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on. What did you feel physically and mentally? Well, how did you feel physically and mentally before coaching?
For your coaching?
Yes, before we got together.
Physically and mentally. So mentally, I feel like I was in a good spot when we started. Maybe a little defeated. But overall, mental health, I feel like I was pretty good. Physical, I was proud of what I had achieved. But I wasn't happy with my results as far as I thought I would have achieved more by the time that I signed up for coaching.
Okay. Yeah, it's something about you, like you mentioned when you lost the 20 plus pounds already and you lost it quick. That humbles you because that's usually the easiest to lose.
Yeah. But
And
see, I didn't
then-
know that. And then everybody's like, "Girl, that's easy." I'm like, "No, it was not.
No, it ain't easy.
But
Yeah.
it is easy.
Yeah.
Looking at, okay, well, I started this right after Christmas. So let's just say January of 2025. It's been a year. And I've only lost 10 pounds I don't even know if I've really lost a full 10 pounds being in the gym because I was like fluctuating, at 20, 25, but I haven't lost that much in the gym. And so I lost all that so quick in 4 months, and then 8 months later.
Yeah. And it all comes down to what was your approach to how you lost the first 20
Nutrition.
plus pounds. Yes. And like,
And then I get in the gym and be wanting to eat a cheeseburger.
but what did you find out? You can still have the cheeseburger.
I can. And still keep the weight off and still be strong. And it's all about, what's the word? Not portions, but
Balance.
yeah.
Honestly, if you choose the right foods, if your macro, I ain't even gonna get towards the macros because we really don't talk much about macros. It's just about making healthier decisions. And once you start making those healthier decisions, it makes it so much easier. So you done been vacations, holidays, where normally you would have probably gained weight or not even thought about your weight and probably
Just done whatever.
Yep. But
And
then
I was able to go and on vacation. I ate what I wanted to, pretty much. But I also crave like healthy things. But I still eat the bad stuff. But I was able to come back and either on some vacations gain nothing and others I lost.
Yep.
I went to
Yeah.
the beach and was like, I'm gonna walk every single day, and I walked like 3 days on the beach. And that was tough work.
Yeah.
But I came back and I had lost 2 pounds, and I literally had ice cream every single day.
And you were stressing about whether you was going.
I was like, oh God, I gotta go back to Jay and tell him I
Yeah.
gained weight. But I didn't. But I was. Maybe balance is the right word.
Yeah, because your approach was much different.
And I also don't feel guilty anymore.
That's a big thing.
I don't feel guilty when I go have ice cream with my daughter.
Why should we feel guilty and feel so stressed out over food where we celebrate with food? So why should that be a stressor?
I know, but then I also don't be sending you a picture that I had my ice cream.
You don't send them when you do it, but it's fine.
But I also don't feel guilty about going and doing that or having the slice of birthday cake because I know that if I eat healthy and get back on track, my weight's not going up. I'm still strong in the gym, and I still have the opportunity to continue to show up for myself. So I don't feel guilty anymore.
And that's why I like working with high performers like yourself, because you have a high level of success. You've put yourself out there. Hey, this is what I'm doing for my health. So now you know you got the world looking at you. Me knowing who you are and your mindset, whereas before at the very beginning I knew you, but I didn't know you.
Right.
So I didn't know I had you sending me your nutrition before you had ate it. Send it to me. You would do that, but then you got away from sending me your food. But I already knew if you go a while eating good, eating healthy, and you already know you'd have fixed part of that unhealthy relationship with food.
Yeah.
As soon as you go eat something bad, you gonna feel it.
Feel awful.
You gonna feel it. So you already know that you ain't gonna want to feel like that again.
Right.
So I ain't too
Worried about
too
me.
worried about that.
Yeah.
But there will be times, and probably here recent, I will in the future I probably will have to kick you in the butt a little bit,
Yeah.
so we can go and make some bigger strides. But those are the times that'll come. But it's a game changer when you know what healthy feels like. You know what good feels like.
Yes.
And then you go off plan. Now, even if you do go off plan, you choose to go off plan knowing that you're going to feel bad. I don't want the 3-4 slices of cake like before.
Yeah.
I want just a little bit of the ice cream this time. But I mean, if you're me, you're gonna
have to go big or go home.
I had it last night, so we gonna do our thing. But it's just, what is your relationship with food, portion control, and I know we talk about balance. It's whatever balance looks like for you. So I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Yes. What made you realize health had to become a priority?
I'll send it to you. You can even put it on this edits of this podcast. Put a picture of me and my family on the front steps of my parents' house, Christmas of 2024. And my dad jokes, he's like, yeah, you thought you looked good. I'm like, yeah, I did. Had my ugly Christmas sweater on. I was in the spirit, and I did think I looked good. Yeah. Let me tell you, I did not look good, okay? Yeah. And I saw that picture, and I said, I don't want to look like that. And I don't want, and this is so, like, shallow, but I don't want Sophia to grow up with a fat mom. And I don't want kids to pick on her because her mom's big. And I tell Jake too, because I met him a month after I started, or 3 weeks after I started this journey. I don't want you to have a fat girlfriend. I want people to be like, dang, his girl is smoking hot, right? And I want it for myself, but I also, like, I really want it for my loved ones too. Like, that's deep for me to want it. And I know that we shouldn't want it for other people. I do want it for myself. I want to be healthy, but I also want them to be proud, to be seen in public and stuff. And I don't want my kid to be picked on. And then the other reason is, like, I really decided I want more children. And I thought I was done having kids, and I decided I want 1 or 2 more. And I'm not getting pregnant at the weight that I was at, and not even the weight, but the health that I was in. Especially being in my mid-30s. I don't want that. I want a smooth, easy pregnancy like I did in my early 20s. And so I had to make that change.
You got it. Yeah, you got it. Proud of you, because that is deep. But a lot of people want to get healthy and get fit, but they can't seem to do it on their own. And you just said, yes, you doing it for you, but sometimes you got to find that bigger why, that bigger purpose that's actually going to push you. But even then, sometimes that isn't enough. Because from what I'm hearing is, it took something that was more painful, that picture, or your dad saying something to you. There had to be something that was going.
That push.
Yes.
Well, because for so many years, I had Sophia, I lost all my baby weight, and, like, every year I gained like 10 pounds. Well, 10 pounds ain't a lot. 10 pounds, you still fit in your same pants. 10 pounds, your clothes aren't too tight. But 10 pounds over 8 years is 80 pounds. And I had gained, from pre-pregnancy weight, 80 pounds. That's a lot. That's, like, it makes me want to cry. That's a lot of weight. And I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
And if you would have told 23, 24-year-old Emily that she would be that big and look like that, she would have laughed in your face.
Yeah.
I've always struggled with my weight. I've always been heavier. I'm tall. I'm a big girl. Like, whatever. I don't want to be skinny mini.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to be what I was either. And so for like, my dad would always like pick at me like, should you be eating that? And my dad's not a little guy.
Yeah.
He's not fit and in shape either. But like, I used to get mad at him.
Mm.
And I'm like, at the end of the day, he was really just looking out for me.
Yep. Yep.
He might be eating it too, but he was looking out for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when that pain point, when the right pain point hits you, that's what it'll really take. So I think a lot of people can learn from that. Now they can look into their life and see, or just take a picture. Just get in the mirror and take all your clothes off, get naked, and take a picture.
That and go. For me, it was like scrolling social media because I recently posted a picture of me like 2 Octobers ago. And then me and Jake were at a wedding in May. And I posted them side by side.
I remember that, yeah.
And again, like, I was not disappointed with my dress. I was not disappointed with the way I looked in that moment 2 Octobers ago. But I put it beside now. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because in my mind, I never looked like that.
Yeah.
When in my body, dysmorphia is opposite.
Yeah,
I look skinnier than I am.
Yeah,
okay, I be looking good.
Than me. I need that.
But pictures don't lie.
Yeah, tell me your secret.
I don't know. I've always been like that. Yeah. I'm like, I ain't that big. That picture's lying, right? Because I look in the mirror and I don't see that, which maybe is a good thing, and maybe always why I've had some extra confidence.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I go back and look at that. So like, go scroll through your social media. Go through old pictures from a year ago and like, what do you look like then versus now? I don't know. That was my pain point was pictures.
What changes surprised you the most over the last 5 months?
Honestly, that I've stayed committed. Not that I thought I was going to fail or not that I was going to quit on you. However, every time I've ever tried to lose weight, every time I've tried to get healthy, I never prioritized myself, my health, nothing. And so something else always takes over, whether that's been Sophia or work, usually work. I'm just too busy. I don't have time to do that. And so I did not think that I would actually stay committed when I first started this journey, and then I made it 6 months. I'm like, dang, okay, girl, like 3 or 4 months, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's always been like that. And so then when I started with you, I'm like, all right, like you got to do this, but like I still surprised myself that I'm still here 5 months later.
Yeah. What kept you going?
I see results, and like honestly, it's fun. Yeah. And I remember one day we were doing squats, and you're like, dang, you strong. Like, I haven't been complimented on strength in, I don't know, so I was throwing hay bales when I was 15. Yeah. Like, that felt really good, but it's fun. I see the results. Couple things. I held Sophia during a concert. We went to Lainey Wilson in the pit. And she's short, and we were far enough back, like, she could look up and see, but she wanted to see. So I'm like, she's 80 pounds. Come on, get on my hip. Yeah. And I'd hold her through a 3-minute song. Yeah. If 5 months ago I couldn't have done that. And that don't sound like a lot, but like for me that's a lot. We went to another concert. We had to park in a parking deck. Elevator line backed up. I said, girl, we are not waiting on this elevator. 4 flights down to go. And then when we got back, the elevator line was long again. I said, come on. And 4 flights up, and not to be out of breath. I couldn't have walked 4 flights before I started this. Yep. And even I think like yes, I started walking before I started at the gym with you, but then you got me on that incline plus the strength training. I think it's just a combination of everything. Yep. And so being able to do that like keeps me coming back for more. And I know there's days that I cancel and things that come up, or like today I just couldn't do it. But overall, I'm not quitting and I'm not giving this up. And, you know, I've had people ask me, like, are you going to pay for a trainer, like, forever? Yeah, absolutely. Because did I go before by myself? No. Yeah. I need Jay Williams there, like, come on, girl, you got it. I'm not going, and I love it.
You got Jay Williams for the rest of his life, so.
Yeah, all right, well.
Yeah,
Well, you'll probably outlive me, so I'll have you for the rest of my life, too.
Whichever way it go.
But I do. I love it. Yeah. And I think there's a bad stigma, like, with going to work out or the gym, or you have a trainer and that, like, it's hard and those trainers are going to be tough and it's not enjoyable. But, like, I literally enjoy it. And there's probably trainers who are horrible. I don't know.
It ain't here. I'm not here to brag on myself. This is all about you. But if you have the right coach who understands 100%. Who you are, but a lot of people don't love it like the coach loves it. So they are taking it out on that person. And for one, I'm not a coach that's looking for you to be perfect.
Right.
Why am I going to ask for perfection from you? And I know that I'm not perfect.
Right.
But if we can be consistently great over occasionally perfect, the results are going to show up.
Yeah.
So you don't have to. I would love for you to show up to every workout, but I know that life happens.
Yeah.
You are a high performer. There are things that show up in your life, and I know who you are, and I know you're going to show up.
And bounce it back.
On the next one. Yeah. On the next session. So.
Well, and I have to compliment you, too, because like I told Kenzie when I first started, I'm like, your husband is the best. And she's like, he knows how to talk to women. He knows that women don't want to be pushed so hard that it's miserable or you're raising your voice. It's always positive. If you raise your voice, it's, come on, girl, you got it, right? Like, it's not a negative tone.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a misconception, too, for a lot of people. Yeah. Or there's people that I know that have worked out with trainers and they push them so hard and push them to maybe injury or exhaustion or like past what they're actually physically capable of, and they don't want to come back. I leave the gym feeling good and I want to come back.
Yeah. And that's...
And my legs didn't hurt again today.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, and those are the Bulgarian
split. I'm going to regret that 100%, but...
You killed those Bulgarian split squats for the first
time I've ever done them.
That was good. So now we're adding weight.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I might be sick tomorrow.
To piggyback off what you just said, I had to learn that. People didn't... Nobody knows the dark times or the unhappy times that I had to go through to learn that. And that came from coaching Kenzie.
Yeah.
We used to get into heated arguments, us crying because of how I was trying to coach her. And I could have said the exact same thing to you. You happy, will go get it. But me being her boyfriend at the time, and we were younger, and me trying to coach her and train her, us being in the gym for an hour and a half, but that's why I switched it up. Now we can be in the gym. If all you got is 30 minutes, we're going to get it in. 45 minutes tops.
Yeah.
I don't even think we've been in 5 months, 6 months, we've been in there a whole hour.
Never. It's always been 45 minutes or less.
And we have fun, but that was part of me learning from her through those hard times that people didn't see, so that I became a high performing coach because of my wife.
Yep.
Because that's the only way I could. Yes, that's the only way I was able to get to where I'm at now is through coaching her. Because I could have a guy yell at him, have that camaraderie.
Right. He don't care.
Yeah, they good.
Yeah.
But you got to, and plus I got sisters, so I can't just sit there and yell.
Yeah.
You got to have a little sweet tone, and some coaches don't understand that. So.
Yeah, or maybe don't have enough female clients, or their female clients are a little tougher. Some of us are a little softer.
Yeah. That's good. Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome. I make a little bit about you.
Just a little bit. I mean, it's about you.
You got your good side. I'm over here. My hair's on my bad side. Got Jay's good side.
Every side is
side's a good side. I know.
Yeah, that's where the confidence comes in. You good?
Yeah.
You got it. You got to work. You work too hard for that. What would you tell if there was one thing that you could tell busy, high-performing women, or just a mom? She could be working a 9 to 5. Going through hard times. What is one or two things that you like, some advice that you could give?
I have a lot of advice. Number one, don't give up on yourself and believe in yourself. Even if nobody else believes in you, believe in yourself and don't give up. It's all about consistency. It is a long-term game. It is not about instant gratification. We want it to be about instant gratification. And I think that, yes, we all have that, right? But looking back 2, 5, 10 years, it's all about the consistency and showing up. I didn't get here with instant gratification. I got here from being consistent and showing up every day. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to have a me day. It's okay to go get your nails done, your hair done, your lashes. It's okay to spend money on yourself. Go buy them new shoes, some new boots. I know we want to please our husbands, boyfriends, children, and we always want, we prioritize other people. That's the feminine in us. But go treat yourself. You deserve it.
That's a blessing to be able to do that.
Yeah. So I think those are my top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. And putting yourself first. A lot of women, or a lot of men, we think it's selfish, and that's one thing. That's why I started my brand Thrive, my business Thrive and I put the one instead of the I, is because put yourself first. In order for
I didn't know that's what that was for.
Faith, family, and fitness, and your purpose. In order for everything in your life to thrive, if the foundation is you, you got to be selfish 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour a day.
Yeah.
So make yourself that priority so that you can be selfless to show up for everything else in your life.
Yeah. I saw somebody post the other day, give 1 hour to yourself a day. And why do we not?
And what's the best thing to do that for personal development? What is one thing you do about every day? What did you
go to the gym?
Bam.
Yeah, really. That, and I used to listen to audiobooks in the car when I was driving. I don't do that much anymore. Probably should get back to it. But going to the gym, but also the gym isn't just about working out. We've had some vulnerable conversations in the gym. I'm in here crying or thanking you for your grace or, but it's a good place too to take out that frustration. And you told me when I first started, if I come into the gym and I work hard, can't nobody mess my day up. I done the hardest thing. There was one lady who might have messed my day up after the gym, and I will not name her on this. But really, and I think about that often when I have a hard phone call to make. I'm like, I'd have been to the gym. Yeah. It's just a conversation, right? And it is for me. Yeah. And it is without any responsibility. It is without my phone. Nobody can get in touch with me for the first 2 hours of my day. I'm dropping my kid off, and I'm going to the gym. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
But it feels so hard
until you do it.
To do it, yeah.
But until you do it, then it's easy.
Yeah, and you feel how everything else lines up in life. It's much easier, and your life feels. Go ahead.
I love my clients, but I don't want to see them at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I want to roll out of bed in my leggings.
I don't want to see my clients at 8:30 in the morning.
Whatever. That's why you see it's at 8:40, 8:15.
That's the exact time too. Yep, right on.
But I don't want to see them. So why? And why do I as a business owner have to work at 8:00 in the morning just because everybody else is? I don't. Yeah. because I will work at 8 p.m. for my clients or 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I don't have to be available. Yeah. And it's taken me 8 years to figure that out, though. Mm-hmm. I thought if a client called, I had to answer immediately. Yeah. And I don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A couple hours is okay. They're going to survive.
Yeah. And I think that's like the difference between like real estate and training. I get up 5 o'clock and I'm with my clients just as early, probably by 6, sometimes 5:30, mm-hmm. 6. And then Kenzie, on the other hand, well, I can sleep in, do whatever I want because I can stay up till 8, 9, working. 10, 11, 12 o'clock and mm-hmm. do it, whereas I can't.
You got to go to bed. You got to get up.
Yeah, so yeah. I can see that. That's a big difference. Yeah. I bought the $60 ones off TikTok before mm-hmm. I'm gonna go get the metal ones. Yes. The 600.
Listen, don't be hating on the TikTok shop.
No, I actually bought my second thing, and those were the glasses. The first one was that tripod.
Yeah.
That's the best tripod I done had. So
yeah I love TikTok shop.
Yeah.
I order everything.
That's where Kenzie be getting all her stuff off of. So.
I just add it to the cart and then I go back and decide if I really need it. But most of the time I do need it. Yeah.
What role does faith play in how you lead?
Honestly, I think it really for me just comes down to treating people the way that you want to be treated. Jesus loved all of us. Mm-hmm. We should love everybody. Mm-hmm. And we should hold out a hand for those who are below us trying to get to where we are. There's enough business to go around. Why are we greedy? Why do we not share how we market ourselves? Why do we not share our secret to success? Because there is no secret to success. It's just being consistent and being seen. And so for me, being in my faith, and you asked me that question, is just honestly reminding myself every day to help other people and be kind to other people.
Wow. Excuse me. That was a coffee burp.
Put that in there.
Yeah. But if you lead from love, that allows you to, I think all your other blessings are going to come back tenfold if you're leading with love. And you're not, what's the word I was looking for? You're not holding it in for yourself. You're willing to break bread.
Yes.
With others, not just keep it to yourself.
Absolutely. I think being selfless in my line of industry, and because my job is to help people. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I make money to help people. Mm-hmm. Make one of the biggest financial decisions of their life, to buy or sell a home, invest, whatever. It's one of the most expensive things, or is the most expensive thing that someone will buy in their lifetime. But it's not about the money. And I've always come from a place of contribution and love and helpfulness. Call me and ask me a question. I'll give you my opinion. Yeah. I'll come look at your house. If it's not right for you to sell it, you don't owe me nothing. Yeah. It's literally my job to come and help you.
Yeah.
And being that way has always showed up tenfold. Yeah. And I don't know if I should admit this or not on camera, but I do 1 or 2 free deals a year. And it's not, let me pick Jay, I'm going to work for free for him. It comes down to somebody's financial situation. I've got a lady right now. Instead of taking a 3% commission, I'm taking a $2,500 flat fee. And $2,500 is still a lot of money. Mm-hmm. But the commission is, 5-6 times that? Yeah. But I don't care.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, she needs to sell her house and move to be with her family. Yeah. I've had people who, Emily, I really like this house for sale by owner, and they will not work with you. Well, let me try. And I'll try. And they're like, no. And I'm like, you know what? Let me at least look over your paperwork. Yeah. Don't owe me anything. I'll help you get in your next house or sell your house or whatever. I've had 2. I've sold their house. They bought it for sale by owner. I didn't make anything. But it ain't about that.
Yeah.
Right? Did they get their dream house? Are they happy? Yes. And you know what they do now? Send me business.
There you go.
They sent me business before, But then I really showed up for them in a time of need and didn't expect anything out of them. And they returned that 20-fold.
What's how God work? It's
That's what it's about. It's not about, this job is not about money. And I think a lot of realtors make it about money.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I work hard for it. And I charge what I charge, and I show up and I'm worth it. But at the end of the day, if somebody needs something and they're in a bind, they're first.
Yeah, that's how I look at my fitness, and I struggle with that sometimes because I come across a lot of people, Jay, you're not charging enough, or you're giving away a lot of your time. But for one, I love what I do, so it doesn't feel like a job. I love showing up for you every day.
Right.
And I took on last year, I took on a free client, and I look at that, and I was, as soon as I done that, but I was consistent. I didn't look back or second guess, was this a good decision? Because this is taking away an hour of my time each day, where I could have put somebody that's willing to pay that price.
It was worth every penny, wasn't it?
Worth every penny, and you came along, and a few other high performers came along, and it's just...
Yeah, and it makes you feel good too, because I feel like it's not like feeling sorry for, and that's why I'm serving you. I'm literally serving you because I love you and want the best for you.
I love you and I want the best for you.
Yes.
And that person that I was training, love her. She's the best. I will do it again. And she makes, but I don't think you can do that for everybody.
No.
Of course.
You
but
can't.
That right there, that just showed me, Jay, continue to keep being who you are. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because just keep leading with love, and don't, the money is going to come. And we was talking about money earlier this week, last week, and that mindset of your relationship with money, that scarcity versus abundance.
Yeah.
And I always led with scarcity because I didn't always have it. But one thing, like Kenzie you learn a lot from
You learn a lot from her. I like her.
Yes. But that's a part of me.
Yeah.
Me watching and listening. It ain't even her telling me.
Right.
It's just me watching.
Observing.
Yep. And that's what it was, is finding, because she's expensive. So I had to learn how to be a go get it
and live in that abundance
yes,
mindset.
live in that abundance lifestyle and not worry about the price tag. But I think we like even each other out. But she taught me a lot with that, and that helped me change my relationship. But I can always see that I can fall back into that scarcity.
That's the scary part for me.
Even at your highest.
Yeah, I'm over here, had the best real estate year. Even though 2025 was hard, I still had an amazing year. And why did my mindset go back to scarcity when I had a dry September? I'm like, oh my God, I don't have no money.
Yeah.
But I do, because I've saved, but like I don't have active money. And so it's so easy. So for 5 years, I'm abundant, I'm on vacation. I've always wanted like financial security. And my goal when I got really into real estate and realized the money that you can make and the lifestyle that you can live, but I didn't want that lifestyle. I'm very humble.
Yeah.
But my goal was to be able to go to the grocery store and not check my bank account.
Yeah.
I just want to swipe my card and get groceries and go home. Right? But then, boom, no closings. I'm like, oh, got to check my bank account, make sure I got money. But I didn't really have to. But it's so easy, and took 30 seconds for me to jump back into that mindset. And then it takes you even longer to pull yourself back out, to be back in that abundance.
Yeah. But I could, because I knew you before we started coaching, and me hearing your name around town, and then Kenzie being closer with you, and she telling me, like I knew that, and then you told me, like you was having that dry September. I personally wasn't worried about you, like, because you're you. It's
right. And always, he always provides.
That's what we talked about.
I call my mama and she's like, "Why are you freaking out? He has always provided for you, Emily."
I don't know nothing about your financial. I know you got a lot of responsibilities, but
like, what are you doing? I know. Cheers to a dry January.
But that's.
But it is. It'll help you in a quick skinny minute, and it's so easy. And I think that it's not just in money, but also in like your physical and mental health too.
Yeah.
It's so easy to like flip the switch and be where you were before and where you worked so hard not to be. And then it takes you a minute to get back to being right.
Yeah. How did your relationship with fitness change?
Well, I ain't never had a relationship with fitness till, April, May. I started walking every day, an hour a day. So, I mean, I think, like, it's got healthier. There's not a negative, like, mindset around it. There's no, like, I'm not scared of it. I think I've been scared probably my whole life. I never played, I say I never played sports. I never played high school sports. I played, like, some rec ball when I was little, right? But I rode horses. Yeah. And so I never played ball. I never did weightlifting, so I guess I didn't know what to expect. Yeah. So I've been grateful that it was scary. Like, I've never been in a gym. Yeah. I mean, I've been in one, but gym class at state, but not knowing what to do. And so I'm very grateful that although it was scary, it was never a negative relationship. Yeah. And that I've been able to just learn what to do. Yeah.
How's that relationship now?
Good. Yeah.
Good.
I love it. Yeah. Good. And I love that I can do a little bit of everything in there. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't stay at one thing all the time. Like, I've been able to learn different things. Yeah.
But that's part of when you coach. You don't coach to keep it all to yourself. Well, I don't coach to keep it all to myself. Like, we're talking pretty much the whole time, laughing, having a good time. But you're also learning a lot because that's part, I have no secrets. But I used to think, well, if I give away too much, then how am I going to make my money now? But
there's enough for everybody.
It's scarcity.
Yeah. That's a good way to spin it, too. Yeah. Is that you think that it's not even about money, but you might not have enough clients to go around. But there are. Yeah.
And that was like me even posting stuff on social media. Why am I going to teach so much on social media, put all this content out? Well, the content is already out there. Mm-hmm. You can look it up online.
They just got to learn who you are and like you and trust you. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Because it's only one of me. And Jay, just keep doing what you're doing and share your value. Give value.
Yes.
And it'll come back tenfold.
It does. Yeah. And I think you attract the people that are most like you and like people that you'll get along with and do make coaching fun. Yeah. And you don't, being out on social media and like really showcases your personality. Mm. Same for me. And so our business reflects and draws in other fun people, good personalities, Yeah. For the most part, anyway.
Yeah. What does farm life and riding horses mean to you and your daughter?
Well, I love horses, and I wish I prioritized and made more time to do that. For me, that's a long-term goal. I really want to live on acreage and have a little mini farm, nothing crazy. But I think it's just, for her, it'll teach discipline to have to go take care of animals every day. Yeah. But also, there's such a peace about being around a horse. And I want cows and goats and chickens and a donkey and I want all that too. But like a horse, there's just something peaceful.
Beautiful.
It is. And it's on the ground or on their back. Yeah. And for me, that is my really vulnerable space where I can just be. Mm-hmm. But for her, it teaches a lot of confidence. That's a 1,200-pound animal that you got to go put a halter on and lead, and it teaches her trust. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to put her with a horse that I think is going to hurt her or not act right. But mine's dumb sometimes, and she's got to be able to control him. Yeah. And mostly on his back, on the ground, he's great with her. Yeah. But he pushes her buttons, and he also knows that she's 8. And not a skilled rider, and her legs are shorter than her mama's. Yeah. And so where my buttons are for him are different for her. And he tries her, so it teaches her confidence and trust the most.
Yeah.
And hard work.
Yeah. I love riding. I wish I could get
We
out
should
and ride.
go.
I'm down to it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Will Kenzie ride?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we would go
Double date.
before she got pregnant. We would ride
Yeah.
a few times a year.
Yeah.
One time we was riding at the beach.
I want to do that. I've never done that.
We was riding on the beach, and then some stupid person on the beach. It was a couple, about three or four people, and they had a dog. You see
Horses.
these four or five horses coming down in the sand near the water. You see us coming down. You can see us a mile away. Mm-hmm. We coming right past you. Keep your dog on the leash.
They didn't.
One of the ladies, the dog took off at one of the horses. The horse took off and stood up, threw the lady off. Glad she didn't get hurt. All because of the dog spooked the horse. But and then to get back onto your being able to have that trust and control. Me and Kenzie our horses had a little altercation because my horse kept wanting to get up too close right behind Kenzie's, and then her horse had turned around real quick and both of them stood up. It's a good thing that we both know how to ride and have that control,
right? Because
if we would have kept pulling,
off you go,
going right off.
Well, also that's trust there too.
Yeah,
and they're animals.
Yeah.
And so even though they're trained, they've probably been on the beach 1,000 times. Yeah. That's scary though.
Yeah, so that was
Well, maybe we'll try it again.
Yeah.
Double date. Horseback riding.
Let's do it. What made you fall in love with horses?
Well, I didn't play sports as a child, and my mom wanted to send me to summer camp, and I'm pretty sure, I feel like, at least in my memory, it was for soccer, and I'm like, girl, I ain't running. Yeah. We ain't doing that. So I grew up like Southeast Guilford County, and we had the YMCA Camp Weaver, and they had camps, and my mom was like, pick out a camp because that's what you're doing, and they had horseback camp. And I will never forget this. I probably should share this with Sophia too, but I mean, she's been riding and has enough confidence now. But I went to this camp. I don't even know if I'd ever seen a horse. I was 11 or 12. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so first day they want you to ride bareback.
I ain't never done that.
I don't know if y'all ridden bareback, but how to get up there. And I mean, as an adult, I'm like on a step stool getting on mine, right? But at 12 years old, they give you a step stool and they're like, get on the horse. And I'm like, what? And so there were these two mean girls. And I don't, that was a long time ago, remember what was said. But they were mean and like, I can't believe you don't know how to ride. You don't know how to get on and this and that and the other and wouldn't help. So I was really, really discouraged this first week of camp or first day of camp. So instructor got me on, we rode. I went back the next day, and I can't remember if we rode English or Western. I've learned both. But I didn't talk to I don't remember making a friend at camp. I don't remember talking to none of those girls after they were mean. But I asked my mom, like, can I please go back? And I don't know what made me fall in love with a horse. And she was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes. And so she sent me back for another week of summer camp with the horses. And then she let me do lessons. And in lessons, I rode English. And I remember riding this big draft horse. And I was learning how to post, which is, when they're trotting, you're going in and out, up and down out of the saddle. And we come around a curve, and he, like, spooks, and I fall off. And he's, like the draft horses that, like, pull stuff. Yeah. A big boy. And I was petrified. I was like, I'm not getting back on that thing. Yeah. And she's like, you have to get on and sit. We don't have to walk, but you have to get on. So I got on, and I sat for a minute, and I remember, like, walking. And if I wouldn't have ever got on, I would have never rode horses again because I was terrified. all over like a deflated balloon in the corner. Like, been past it 12 times and he didn't. But anyway. And then she let me keep taking lessons, and I rode, found a horse that I really liked there, fell in love with him. My parents explored the option of buying him. He didn't pass what they called a pre-purchase exam and was going to need like some maintenance, which costs money. And my parents were like, we don't have that. I'm sorry. So I quit. I said, I'm done. If I can't have him, I don't want to ride. And 3 years later, my grandma asked a gentleman in Gibsonville, hey, my granddaughter wants to come see the horses. And he thought I was like, yay high. I was 15. Yeah. I was about to turn 16. So he met me and he's like, you want to work? It worked to ride so I go clean stalls every day. And he let me ride my now horse, JC. He was 4 years old and I was 15. And I don't ride a whole lot, but that's how I fell in love with Dooley was his name. And then I took off, and then I rode JC for a few years, and like that's my heart horse. That's my soul. Yeah. So
I think I fell in love with it. We lived in the country. We from Caswell. Mm-hmm. And me and my friends, we would ride, and I think how I fell in love with it, I don't know what made me do it. I think I was probably going to jump up on the horse. I bent down to tie my shoe, and I don't think I realized that I was right behind him.
Oh, no.
Something happened. For some reason, he kicked. He probably just seen me. What you doing back there too long? Mm-hmm. I bent down to tie my shoe up. He kicked me in my shoulder, and then after that, I love it.
Really?
It was just some so simple. He kicked the hell out of me.
Yeah, I would have been like, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with it.
And I fell in love with it.
Did you ride that same day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just love them.
I was
think
nervous,
they're beautiful.
though. It took me a while to get back on.
Yeah.
Because
I
felt how powerful, and it was just so.
You're
quick.
not in control. We think we're in control.
Yeah,
we're not.
No.
Yeah. You know what's wild too is like horses. I think will teach you to channel that calm, like inner energy. Yeah. Because they pick up on it. If you're stressed or mad or even sad, like they really feel. They can feel a fly on their back. Yeah. They can feel your soul too. Yeah.
Why is giving back non-negotiable for you?
Because it comes back 20-fold. All right. I mean, really, and it fills my heart.
So how do you want to be remembered?
Honestly, as a good mom, a good wife, a good daughter, a hell of a realtor, and a gym partner. Yeah.
Well, you already all of that. I want people,
and I say all that and I mean it, but honestly, like I want people to remember me for my heart and for who I am. Okay. That I'm fun and I'm caring and I am selfless.
You are that. What did you decide to invest? Why did you decide to invest in coaching? Why was it so important?
So I've had a business coach since about my second or third year in real estate, and my business has grown every year. And they've helped coach me through those like mindset struggles or like those plateaus in business or helping give new creative ideas. And so I've always seen the benefit in a business coach. And I knew there'd be a benefit into having like a physical coach. Yeah. And I think I waited too long. You know, I blew smoke for a long time. I was like, I'm coming for you, Jay. I'm going to work out. Yeah. But I knew, at the end of the day, I know there was going to be a benefit. I needed to be in a spot that I could commit to it too.
What would you tell other leaders or just your everyday person that's hesitant about coaching?
Do it. Just do it. Yeah. Do it in the morning. Get it over with. Commit to it. And you'll see results.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a little deeper than that. For the person that is you, a year ago, or 5 months before us coaching, or a year ago, at your worst, let's just say that, what is one thing you would say to them?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Nike. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But really, okay, not even just do it, but like, go take a chance on yourself.
Okay.
Go show up for you. That's what I would say.
Get uncomfortable.
Yeah. Go do it.
Yeah.
What, like, why are we not? And I wish if I could go back in time that I would have just done something for myself.
Yeah.
I wish I would have just started this 2 years ago whenever I told you, like, hey, Jay, I really want to get healthy.
Yeah.
But, like, my mindset wasn't ready for the commitment.
Yeah. What was it, like 2 years ago? You was like,
We was in Orlando.
Orlando, and we was at the pool,
and
you had your drink.
I wasn't ready to work out then.
And then, like, already knew, and like some people, I'm not saying that you did, but some people, they know me as the fitness guy. But
I don't even think I knew that about you until we were in Orlando.
Yeah, and they think that I'm judging based off if they're drinking some, if they're eating some. I'm like, I'm good. And
I never felt that.
Jay, and I was getting on you. Was talking about water. You was like, Jay, I was like, Emily, you drinking your water today?
That was probably because I had one too many margaritas.
Yeah, but it was.
We are 6 months sober over here. Fun. Okay.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks. That feels good.
Yes, and one drink makes you feel
terrible
after you go.
Terrible.
After you know what health feels like.
It does. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Where we were thriving off shots of liquor and beer.
Still got the X on my hand to go to wherever the next day.
Yeah. Still got
and
your
now
band on and everything.
Not now.
No.
No. You couldn't pay me, I don't think, to go out and get drunk.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't.
Yeah, I know how.
Which is crazy because 6 months ago you could.
Yeah.
Or 8 months ago. Mm-hmm. And not all the time, but no, I'm not doing
one
it.
Thing. Like I don't drink like that now, but I used to think it was cool to have beer for breakfast. Mm-hmm. During those college days.
Well, that's the stereotype though, right? And that's like where we were in life. Like, it was cool to drink. Yeah. But I also feel like it is cool to not drink.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's like yes. Yeah. I feel like though it's becoming a norm. Like, sobriety is becoming a norm.
Yeah. And
I know more people that don't drink, or maybe that's just who I surround myself with now. But But I also feel like when you're happy in life, you don't have to drink, because that's what the past year has shown me.
Mm-hmm. You don't need a substance to cover up or enhance who you are. You're already that. You just got to give yourself that chance. I
went to a birthday party and Jake told me, he's like, I'm not putting up with this. If you want to be a party girl, go be a party girl. Yeah. But you ain't for me. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not even a party girl. Like, I literally went out with my friends for my birthday. But it hit me so deep. And, like, I don't think he knows how deep. Yeah. And we hadn't even been, like, he literally asked me, like, 2 days before that to be his girlfriend. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm going to lose him over going to drink with my friends. Yeah. I said, I'd rather just not drink. Yeah. And then, like, that was a decision that people probably see as, wow, you're letting him control you. But no, like, he really opened my eyes that, like, I don't need that. Yeah. And so, but I didn't realize that until I hadn't drank for a few months. Yeah. Yeah. And that you don't need it if you're happy in life and fulfilled.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jake, make sure you show him this. Brother, I've heard some things about you.
Oh, God.
You are a great man. I can say that just from me knowing Emily. You are a great man. I'm proud of you. And we need more brothers like you who can show up for a woman, show up for her kids, show up for her family the way that you have, and express your love and be vulnerable, but also be strong at the same time. And I think that's where a lot of men might be confused. They think that they have to be hard, but using kind words, being a little bit more emotional to help everybody else that's around.
You can be assertive and still be kind.
Yes.
And I think that that's a trait that he has and you have. Yeah. You don't have to be.
And I ain't never met him. And I can, but the way that you speak of him. Yeah. That's my homeboy right
But you also know I've been single since you met me. Yeah. And I have high standards. I expect a lot, and I'm needy. But I expect to be treated a certain way. I expect my daughter to be treated a certain way. I expect somebody to show up for me in a certain way. Mm-hmm. And I've never been able to find that. Yeah. So here we are.
The non-negotiables, and he checks all those boxes. So
every single one of them.
Good. That's a good man.
Yeah.
That's a good. Hey, you better hurry put a ring on it. You better hurry up. But yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of y'all though. So great job to the both of you.
Thanks.
Yeah. So let's do some rapid fire questions.
All right.
Morning routine or evening reset?
That's hard. I'm going to go with I should focus on my morning routine, but I'm better at my nighttime reset.
Okay. Strength training or cardio?
Strength training.
Farm life or city day?
Farm life.
What is one non-negotiable habit? Oh, you get this one.
Golly, I
Chop,
don't know.
chop, let's go.
I don't know.
Chop, let's go.
Waking up every day.
I ain't settling for that one.
All right, what's the question?
One non-negotiable habit.
Drinking my water.
But honestly, that is a great one.
Yeah,
Wake
I
up
think so.
and show up. Yeah.
Yeah. Get up, dress up, show up. That's Robin Hendricks' motto that she shared with me when I first started at KW, and I took that and ran with it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes you get up and dress up in your leggings, but you're still there.
You still there? You still?
That's
just
right.
show up. Just show up. Yeah.
Yep.
Even if you ain't got no plan, just show up.
Yep.
Yep. I think that has worked for me as well. So, one word to define this season.
Prioritize.
Prioritize. Right on. And that circle right back around to the beginning. Right on. Great job. All right. Final question. What does it truly mean to you to thrive?
To thrive would be to show up for me and my family and my clients in the best balanced way that I can, and to be financially secure and to have the quality time along with some of the material things that I've dreamed and goals that I have. Yeah. But being able to have both of those would be thriving for me.
Right on. Well, y'all heard it. This episode is proof that high performance doesn't mean sacrificing your health, your faith, or your family. It means upgrading how you lead yourself. If you heard yourself in this conversation today, the pressure, the responsibility, the desire to do more while feeling stretched thin, know this. You don't need more willpower. You need more alignment, support, and a plan that matches your level of leadership. This is exactly why I coach high performance, because when your body is strong, your mind is clear, and your faith is grounded, everything else rises. So what I want you to do today, right now, share this episode with someone that's building something meaningful, trying to build that legacy. And if you're ready to stop doing it alone, reach out to me. I would love to help. Or just get you a coach that you can trust and trust to be able to show up when they're called upon. So until next time, stay strong, stay faithful, and keep thriving. We love y'all. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for
That was
having
good.
me.
Yes,
That was
yes,
fun.
it was. Good. Right on.
Good. You have me here blushing. You talking about Jake.